Oh, well, I mind my business. You minding your business a little too hard, but your man's is a sex offender. Hi, it's me, the president of the Pink House, even though today my hair is blue. This video is about how non-confrontational people are evil. So I really don't have an intro. I don't have any sources. I don't have any studies. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to tell you why I think non-confrontational people are evil. So people be like, oh, well, I mind my business. You minding your business a little too hard, but your man's is a sex offender.
Hey, you know they got your mans. They got your mans on sex assault charges. Yeah, the nigga you be hanging with. The nigga you be hanging with.
Like, I don't think that's something you could just mind your business about. Like, I feel like you need to do something about that. Like, I'm not saying you need to go handle him yourself, but you could call somebody about that, or you could give somebody a if you're not going to turn him into the police yourself, you could give somebody a warning, though. Like, you be coming to people about, it doesn't even have to be that specifically, but you be coming to people about certain stuff and they be like, oh, I mind my business. Or somebody's like literally a terrible person, Satan incarnate. Like, Diddy probably got a couple homeboys, I'm not even gonna lie, that people came to about him and they was like, hey man, I stay out of that. I thought I saw something move. My brain injuries still be kicking me, I'm not even gonna lie. I be seeing stuff out the corner of my eyes. I'll be like, anyway, non-confrontational people are evil. Like, you saw the most atrocious atrocity be committed in the world, and you talking about you mind your business, you stay out the way. Lock him up too. Lock his ass up as well. Lock all of them up. What make it even worse though, they don't even actually be non-confrontational. Like, soon as they fall out with that person, suddenly they want to confront the issue. Now they want to talk about it. Now they want to expose somebody. Like, I don't even remember who it was. This happened a bunch of times in the history of like forever, but specifically this summer, hella people that was non-confrontational was falling out with people and then exposing them for weird stuff. And it was specifically men's friends when they was like being abusive to people in their life, specifically women. Like, during the summer, I swear to, I have Twitter. I barely use Twitter, but like, Meek Mill's homeboy or something like that came on the timeline. He fell out with Meek Mill. Mind you, it was 2024. It was this summer. Now, suddenly, because they fell out, he making this long video exposing him for having beat Nicki Minaj, beat his mom, beat his sister, or something like that. But it's like, the whole time that you was friends with dude, or when you was seeing that happening, you didn't say nothing. Like, Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj ain't been together since, I think, 2015. Like, but you didn't say nothing then, because I'm pretty sure Nicki Minaj did come out and was talking about her experience with that and that he had beat her. And people was throwing dirt on her name or saying that it didn't happen, they didn't believe her, and da-da-da. And this man was nowhere to be found, even though he was witnessing these things. But now, because y'all done fell out, I guess the money done stopped coming in, and you feel away. Now you want to try to expose somebody. Like, I just feel like that's mad weird. And girls be like that too. Like, this is not a male issue. This is everybody. Non-confrontational people are evil. Like, people that tell you they gonna mind their business, or like, you could have, as a girl, you could have a friend. This happened to me a couple of times, and she swear that she stay out of stuff. She don't like to be involved in stuff. Like, this type of girl that will come to you and tell you that somebody was talking about you. Like, you'll have an issue with somebody, you'll tell her, and then she'll be like, oh, they was talking about you a little bit ago. And you ask her why she didn't tell you, or you ask her why people keep talking to her about you, because you notice that people always talking about you to her specifically. And she talking about, oh, she didn't say nothing because she just be minding her business. She just keeps to herself. She didn't want to start nothing. She didn't know if blah, blah, blah. Like, turned out in the end, though, she just as gossipy as they are. Probably was talking all that shit about you, and that's why they felt mad comfortable. I won't trust nobody who people feel comfortable talking about me behind my back to, because you had something to say. Nobody is ever going to just sit and talk and talk and talk, and somebody's not responding to them, especially when they talking negatively. Somebody's egging them on. But back to the original point, I don't know. I notice this a lot. It's not a generational thing, really. It be people my age, too. But a lot of older people be doing that. Like, I can't speak for non-black people. You know what? No, because I have seen, well, just from the internet, people from other cultures be saying that people in their culture is too non-confrontational too, especially when it comes to the older people. Really, the younger generation be speaking out, which I could say applies to everybody, honestly. But hell no, like, I'm never gonna trust somebody who call themselves non-confrontational, because you don't like to call people out when they be wrong or be doing weird stuff. I gotta go to the doctor. And then non-confrontational people also be the ones that don't like to speak up on social issues as well. Like, it's not even just a personal thing or just with people in their life. Like, you don't do the Black Lives Matter thing because you want to mind your business. You want to remain neutral. You want to be friends with both sides. What are you talking about, bro? You mean white supremacy? What are you talking about, both sides? Like, pro-black movements are not anti-white. People just think that because pro-white movements are always anti-black. So, and it's gonna be people in the comments saying, but Gator, I deadass just mind my business. That's really none of my business. I don't trust non-confrontational people. I don't trust people that shut up about social issues because they feel like things will just magically get better, or they feel like at the end of the day, Jesus is king. It's like, yeah, but what does that have to do with the life that you're living right now and the life that other people are going to be forced to live? Because things could have probably always got better with just one more person, but the one more person would like to mind his business. Like, that's basically the issue that we just had with the election, with so many people choosing not to vote because they just want to mind their business, or they felt like, oh, it's none of my concern, it doesn't have anything to do with me. No, it has everything to do with you. Now you have no farm, you have no citizenship, you have no financial aid, like, you have no nothing else. The grocery prices are up, they didn't go down. $8 eggs, nigga, and it's all your fault. You know what? Not even necessarily evil, because it's not evil all the time. Like, a lot of them do know exactly what they're doing, though, and they're choosing to be non-confrontational for their own benefit. So that is evil. But then a lot of people are just ignorant. But there's two types of ignorance always. Like, you could just be ignorant in the way that you simply don't know. But then you can be ignorant in the way that you refuse to know. Like, people that refuse to know and just choose to, like, just go through life with their ears clogged and shit, it's like, you're really annoying. Like, how did you make it to adulthood, though? Oh, I made it to adulthood by minding my business. In the right instances, yes, but you're taking it too far. Your man's is a that is not minding your business. Or your neighbor be beating the shit out of his kids and his wife, and you're minding your business. Bro, call the police. Now he done killed his whole family of 5, dissolved them in a vat of acid and everything. And people want to say, oh, he was a good guy, or, oh, I heard him, but I thought I should just mind my business. Like, when are you going to learn your lesson? I'm sick of this shit.